Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, here are 3 ways on how to use my granola from my last video. We'll start with my blender banana oatmeal pancakes. So for the banana oatmeal pancakes, you'll need a blender, you'll need a large pan, 1 banana, an egg, and we're going to be using Greek yogurt, some rolled oats or quick oats. And we have baking powder, some cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla extract, maple syrup, and then for toppings we'll have peanut butter and Nutella. Then we have coconut oil for the pan, and then we have some fruit here for some toppings. And then of course the granola, star of the show. So we'll start by adding 1 egg to the blender. And then we'll add in 1 ripe banana. Then we'll add about 4 tablespoons, good generous sized tablespoons of rolled oats, or again, quick oats. You can use either or since we are blending them up. Then we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder, some nutmeg, just a dash for some flavor, and then cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon, but this is really going to be preference based on what you like. And then about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then we're going to go in with about 1.5 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. And then we're adding 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. This is optional, but a good sweetener if your bananas are not too ripe. Then we're just gonna go ahead and blitz this up just till all the ingredients are well combined. This is what I got for the first time around, so I usually add more oats to this just to get the right consistency. So I added here about another tablespoon, and this is the consistency that I was looking for. It also depends on how ripe your bananas are. This recipe makes for about 2 people, or 1 really big single portion, and makes a mixture about 1.5 cups to 1.5 cups. So we're just gonna pour into the pan. I made small pancakes, but this does make about 3 to 4 large ones if you'd like as well. You see the bubbles around 2-minute mark, and then you'll just flip them. It should get a golden brown color on the other side, and then needs to cook another minute. Voila, you'll get these pancakes. We're gonna add some strawberries, some peanut butter, Nutella, and kind of build this up. And then of course add our granola on top. And this is the final product. Next up, we're gonna have oatmeal with a granola topping. This is my go-to breakfast. So we have some frozen bananas, an unfrozen banana, you can use either or, strawberries, blueberries, peanut butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, and some granola, star of the show. Then we have here 1/2 cup of water already in a pot, some soy milk, and my rolled oats, quick oats. So I added about 4 pieces of banana. That's really just a sweetener, the natural sweetener we're adding. And then about 3-4 tablespoons of soy milk. Then I'll add a dash of cinnamon and some nutmeg as well, another dash. And we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of oats. These are quick oats, by the way. They just take almost no time to cook first thing in the morning. This is my go-to meal. So this is after about 2-3 minutes on the high heat. Then you should get a thick, bubbly consistency, just like this. You want to lower the heat to about medium-low and watch it because this thickens up pretty quick. So here, you'll see it could be a little runny for some people, but it does thicken up as it's cooling in the bowl. Then I cut up some strawberries here as my topping. This is about 4 to 5 small strawberries that I've sliced. And then I'm gonna add some blueberries. This is pretty much my go-to morning breakfast meal, Monday to Friday, I would say. I can honestly say I have this every day. And then, of course, my favorite part, the granola. This really makes a difference in this oatmeal. Adds a lot of crunch and flavor from this recipe. Don't forget, this is from my last video. I'll link in the description box below. And for our last topping, about a tablespoon of peanut butter. This really ties it all together. And there you have it, my go-to oatmeal bowl. Next, we're gonna have either a snack or a light breakfast, a yogurt bowl. So here we have the granola again, star of the show, and we have Greek yogurt. I'm using Siggy's plain. I get plain most of the time just because you can add a lot of flavor to it. Blueberries, strawberries, cinnamon, honey, and then of course some cacao nibs for some chocolate flavor crunch. So I'm adding here about 3/4 of a cup of the Greek yogurt. I'm also following the serving size on the label. I'm just spreading it down. And then I'll add the sliced strawberries. I thought I'd make it look a little pretty. And then a few blueberries just on the side. And then I'll add the dash of cinnamon just in the middle. And then I added about usually a tablespoon to 2. This I did about 1.5 tablespoons of granola. And then I'll add, just for a bit more sweetness, you can use maple syrup, but I used honey on this day. Then for some chocolate flavor and crunch, I added some cacao nibs on top. And there you have it, my yogurt snack bowl. Quick and easy in under 5 minutes. Hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Stay tuned for more recipes.